Hi. It is me on the day of my birth. The day where I can do anything, and it is legal. So yeah, Cass mentioned this in Discord, and I didn't realize that it's been about 15 years since this game came out. Which makes it barely older than she is. But it's also one of my favorite games, maybe ever. So I am going to be diving into God Hand today, a game that I have not played in many years, and I have undoubtedly gotten rusty at. But this game fucking rules. It's a very odd piece of history, even, in terms of how people kind of relate to games and game criticism. And oh, what was that? Oh, thank you for the sub, Gar. Thank you, Tom. Let's see, I did, and also, for added fun, I reset everything up. So I am using OBS instead of OBS Studio, which means that undoubtedly something is going to break. So, let's see, God Hand. This is it's an interesting game, because I remember, so this got really slammed by critics at the time for being too hard, and has since become kind of it very quickly became a cult thing. And now I am going to choose my path. Because honestly, this is probably one of the first games where I really saw the experience of, or I really saw people really bashing games critics, was over people knocking God Hand for being too hard. And to be fair, it is a hard game, but I am a God gamer.
From you.
Also, if I remember, it makes fun of you if you pick easy. Fucking love this game. Anyway, happy birthday to me. My IRL birthday, because I forgot to celebrate my VTuber birthday.
Water!
Gene.
I forgot how hot Olivia is.
I know. Wait, you don't expect me to mop up, do you?
Come on, those guys are cake.
Not to mention, much sexier than you.
Well, your sexy little friends. They're coming for a dance.
You're not Alexander.
They're still sexier than you are.
Good God, Gene. Good God. Alright, let's see if I can remember how this game actually works. Okay. Yes. Let's see, so... Is it D-pad to move? Let's see, so... Something is miscalibrated. In true PSX tutorial style. Yes! Wait, Ballbuster! Ballbuster! Yes! Alright, so let's see. I can move. Let's see. Yeah, definitely something. Oh, suplex him! Yes! I love this game so much. I do need to... Let's see, so... Yeah, right and down are definitely miscalibrated. Oh, there's the one guy where if you do the Ballbuster, he laughs at you. This game rules. Alright. This is video game music. If you look up video game music in the dictionary, this is what you will find. Let's see. Left analog stick up, right, down, and left. Okay. That should fix it. I'm hoping. Please, I hope I don't have to play this on an arcade stick too. Lifeline was bad enough. Alright, down is good. Alright, that's right. Okay. R1, L1. Hey, it's Olivia! Just reading up, I love that. So the broader theme of this game is that she's basically just looking, she's doing whatever. Ah! Wow, that's a lot of subs! Thank you. Let's see. Alright, I think I've got everything finally worked out. Wow, that's a lot of subs. I'm gonna have a lot of alerts for a second here. Okay, so left, right, I can dodge, I can do that. Okay. Circle is... Oh, tutorial. There's a tutorial. Okay. Thank you. So let's see. Use the right analog stick to evade enemy attacks. Thank you. What was the command? Oh, yes. There we go. Dash. Kick him into wall. Yep. I am very strong in the God Hand. This is my power as a God gamer. The dragon kick. The dragon kick, you say? Let's see, do I have any? Do I even have it? No, I probably don't. I do have Divine Smash. Let's see. I think my favorite was the one where you shoot a giant cannon. Then the big climax of the game gets upgraded. Oh, this guy's mad now. Not that it matters. Level up! Oh god, thank you all. Oh, I can hit birthdays. Oh, I got leveled down. Bummer! Let's see, did I get the card? I think I did. Alright, let's see. I'm trying to remember everything that's in this level. I'm trying to open up this door, right? And then the boss shows up. Oh, this guy. What a poor dude. He wasn't ready. Who could ever be ready, though, for such a god gamer? Oh yeah, and I get weapons, too. Everything about this game is silly. I absolutely adore it. Like, the moment Cass mentioned it, I was like, I really do need to play God Hand. Oh, shit, no. And every now and then, you'll beat someone, and they turn into a demon. And the demons are mad tricky. Unless you're a god gamer like me, and then it's no problem. Oh, I was not a god gamer there. Oh, that's bad. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Hi. Please leave me alone. Oh, I died. Well, God Hand is hard. I'm using, what am I using to emulate it? PC XS2. Alright, I'm getting back into the groove of it. Yep, I'm remembering the power of the God Hand. Oh, that's bad. Into the wall. Oh, money! He dropped a sub. I beat him in a game and he dropped the sub for me. How awesome. Alright, let's see. Need to run through, get the guy over here, who is waiting for me with the 2x4. Thought he was nice! You thought you were nice! No. Oh, that's right, health. Okay.
I love it.
I love it. I love it. What do I feel like doing? God Stomp? God Stomp.
Die!
All the attacks are just so ridiculous. I love this game so much. Oh no, level 2. God! How are you all doing? I'm having such a good time with this game. Like, the music, everything is so nostalgic for me. I can't believe this game came out 15 years ago. But it came out, so I was in high school? when I was in my time of being eternally 24. All right. Oh, the home run one? Yep, I got it. Looking forward to unlocking that one. Oh, shit. Let's see. I'm not gonna grovel. I'm a god gamer. Oh. Oh, let's see, how... There's the taunt. Let's see, oh! One day I'll remember how the camera works in this game. Oh! Let's see, I have one more power, right? I might want to use that here. God Song, Divine Sense, La Bamba! Alright, I beat the demon. Will I get health back or something, please? Nope. Back fist strike! Let's see, techniques. Let's put that under... Dragon Kick is sick. A remake of God Hand would be too much. The world isn't ready for that. Alright, how much? You have so much control over what you're doing here. Guard Breaker, okay, Guard Breaker is down square. That's what I need to be using more to break guards. The move custom, like everything about this game, from the move customization to the ridiculous combos you do. Everything about it is so good. Let's see. The only thing like, forgot about that guy. But remember, you also get a damage bonus after... Oh, got a little bit more gold. If you break their guard, you get a little bit of a damage bonus, which is hella good. Alright, breaking crates. Oh, R2. Oh! I didn't mean to activate the god hand. Oh no, the power of the god hand! Oh god, that couldn't have gone worse. It's okay. I'll recover. I'm a god gamer after all. I can't possibly lose. She said before losing. Come on, start blocking me. I can guard breaker you. Yes! It wouldn't be VTuber culture without some kind of technical difficulty. In this case, I just forgot to set the thing and wasted my most important power-up. I built it basically back up though. Let's see, where are... This dude! Just the sound effects that ding, 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 ding. This game is definitely of an era. Oh, it's these guys. Oh. This is a time for La Bamba. Oh. Hi. Do I have any god? I have God Hand again. Alright, God Hand. Fight the devil. I must become a god. I also must turn around. Oops. Ooh, I might die. Step on the devil! Kick right through him because I'm good at video game. Please be health? It's health, right? No, no, it's not. Yeah, so a lot of the people that worked on this game went on to, I believe, work at Platinum. If I'm not totally wrong. Which I might be. Long straight, right roundhouse. I'm gonna put long straight in here. Long straight, straight. Alright. Left jab. Uppercut. Let's see. Long straight gives 8 power. Back fist strike. Let's see. Into. What kind of customization do I really want here? Charge punch. Let's see. Left hook. Left jab. Back fist strike. Long straight. Straight? Alright, that looks good. Alright, let's see. What else is there? I want to say there's got to be some health hidden somewhere. Right? They wouldn't just leave me here. Oh, hey!
Nice.
I was right. Let's see. What got me to play this, particularly because Cassandra mentioned it in Discord, and I remembered how much I do love this game. So once someone brought up God Hand around me, I kept thinking, man, I really want to play God Hand again. So I was thinking today, I was like, well, I could play more Highway Blossoms. I could play Getting Over It. I could play Lifeline. I also set up another game in my emulator that you may have heard of. It's called Metal Arms Glitch in the System, which was another one of my favorites of this era. But God Hand just felt right, and so I'm playing God Hand. I'm trying to remember how all of this works now. So there is a casino system where you can buy power-ups, and you can buy roulette powers. Let's see. Any time is a good time to suggest games. I never end up, like, let's be real, I'm probably never going to finish games on stream because I get into the mood and I'm just like, you know what, I really want to go and play something else. And that's understandable. The art style for both of them is pretty similar. Alright, so I have everything here that I really want. Okay. Do I want any refreshing? Can't afford any refreshing power-ups. Let's see. I guess I'm kind of, not so much SOL, but... Alright, wait, I can go to the fighting arena. Maybe win some money through here? That's right, because you have to fight... It's like you basically fight Mokujin, right? You may if you completed stage 1. Okay, I haven't completed stage 1 yet. Oh, I've heard Pedal Crash is really good. Alright, exit casino. I have saved. Enter the shop. Oh, I was here. It's all the same thing. Oh shit! That does help. That's definitely a selling point for me. All the time.
Let's stay in that hotel. I'll search for their base from here.
I love this disaster of a human being.
Gene, are you listening?
Gene!
Have fun. Got nothing to do with me.
Let me also turn on closed captions.
Impossible. Yes.
looking for the God Hand. The story of this game is something else.
It's time to get to business, Jean.
What the hell?
Olivia's cute. That's about it.
Check your back, smartass.
Oh yeah, you have the kick me
Son
sign.
of a bitch. Damn it, Olivia.
I love her. Olivia rules so much. Let's see. Can I get help immediately? No, I can't. Oh, I did not mean to launch him that high. Well.
What, are you nervous?
Just keep kicking people in the walls. It's fine. Suplex! Mashing! Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I'm so good. Got a gamer. Got a gamer.
Wow.
Considering that I'm gonna die as soon as someone looks at me funny. Unless I can find health somewhere. Let's see. Where was their health in this level? Oh, okay. There's a little bit there. That's enough that I'm not gonna die in one hit.
Nice.
Oh, there's something over there. How do I get over to the challenges? Probably over here? Oh. Of course I'm up for the challenge. How could that be bad? Nothing bad could possibly happen to me here. I have the power of the god? That could have gone very poorly. Oh! Stinger! Oh, I lost the kick. Oh, I got knocked down, so yeah, I lost the kick me sign. That sucks. Oh, oh no. Oh. Game hard. Game hard. No! I'm going back. I'm running it back. So I gotta knock God Hand. Well, I've already lost it now. Suplex that guy. Alright. Oh, thank you for the donation. Aww. Thank you. Oh, oh no, oh no, oh no. Just like fighting games, I have once again cornered myself. Alright, knock that guy away. Alright. Try not to get myself killed. Oh, I got myself killed. If I had like a tiny bit more health and understood how the camera worked, then maybe I'd be okay. But for now, this is where I'm at. There we go. Oh, damn. Step on him. Okay. Provide the steppy. Alright, he fell over. Now it's these guys. I'm gonna get this. On this, the date of my birth, I'm gonna finish at least stage 1 of God Hand.
What are you nervous?
Yo, what the? What is that? Why are we jumping off each other? That's like what? I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready for the team attack. Like, I don't want to spend my god power-ups either. Let's see. I can definitely do this. This is within the realm of possibility for me. I too can use the power of a god. No, I cannot. So let's see. The hard part, I need to get better at dodging, and I should probably check the controls real quick and see if there's a way to just like lock on to an enemy. Let's see. Roulette options. Controls. Evade, combo, do open roulette wheel, unlock, like, okay, there's the 180-degree turn. I forgot you can also do the, you can taunt people. And if you taunt them, they end up, I think it's they take extra damage, but they do more damage. Alright, that's what I wanted. Oh, wow. Maybe I do need to use the God Hand here. Just to get through these guys, and then... Yeah, it makes enemies... Yeah, it's very useful. It makes enemies run at you, and... I want to say they take... It's like, basically, they're just like, they go all out and attacking you, so you can try to take advantage of that. I refuse to give up on this one, but I feel like I'm gonna have to. Alright, I'm getting a rhythm. Now it's just one guy. Alright, good, good. Everything's going well. Oh, I turned around just in time to get hit. Unleash the God Hand! Alright, I've got a little bit of time left here for when the last guy shows up. I got thwacked! On this, the day of my birth! Things are going well, things are going well, things are going well, bonk. It's like playing, I feel like I'm playing Team Fortress 2 again. Big hit, oh. Big wind-up attack on them to start. Oh, wow. Get freaking dominated, Chucklehead. Oh god, the scout. Ah! What are the two voice lines from this game? It's, yeah, it's like, what, are you nervous? And, you're not Alexander. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I'm a god gamer, playing God Hand. Game is entirely too much fun. It's one of those few games where, like, even if I'm doing really poorly, I still have a lot of fun playing it. Which is good, because I'm doing very poorly. Yeah, I'm absolutely bodied here. Like, what is the strategy I can use here? Like, I'm trying to do... I could do more to try to separate them. It's these three that are really giving me the trouble. Like, the later phases actually aren't that hard. And even, like, the guy at the end isn't that bad. Ah, thank you, Nick. I finally fixed most of my overlays, too, in moving over to OBS. So, hopefully... Oh, gosh, I already missed that. Oh wow, that went all the way back. I got absolutely rocked. Sorry if this is boring. I'm having a lot of fun. How do I duck? Oh, that's how. Oh. Oh, wow. Got them both. Okay. Oh. It's up and like, alright, so taunting to separate them, but I could also try to juggle them in speed run. Because you know me, I'm really big into speed running. I appreciate that you think that. I'm still shook that I was talking to a friend last night and I was like, well, it's what I tweeted earlier today. It's like, you know, you ever end up thinking that I'm cool, just remember that I pretend to be a deer on the internet. I mean, I am a deer on the internet. And I wasn't ready for him to come back like, yeah, but I think that's cool. And it's like, whoa. Oh no, I wasn't ready for that at all. Alright, ducking is super useful. I'm gonna duck more. Let's see, I'm gonna duck. I'm gonna do big attacks. I'm gonna save the God Hand for the last guy. I'm gonna stop giving up a third of my health immediately. I need to stop giving up a hit immediately because I'm mistiming the big flip kick. At least I have unlimited goes at this. All of my form, like, here's the trick. All my forms are my true form. Malort, a motorcycle, Lahaj. Alright, there we go. Finally got it. That separates them from this guy. Oh. Oh no. Oops. I'll have... Well, I gotta get them to block first. That's the problem. It's like, I can't fuzzy them unless I get them to block first. But I'm gonna get them. This is the time. This is it. This is my moment. the spacing on that kick. It's just like, this is my time. I'm gonna get it. Following with it. At least the loading times are short. Oh no. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh heavens. I am nervous, actually. I'm nervous all the time. How does the game know? Isn't taunt really slow, though? Alright, I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna run up, I'm gonna get the meaty kick right off the bat. Get this. Alright, got him. Oh, that sucks. Got him. Okay. Activate the God Hand so I don't die immediately. Did I get all three of them? Ah, I went to duck and I sidestepped the wrong way. I think that's the trick. It's gonna be sidestep, do a couple punches, sidestep. Okay, I did better. I'm gonna get it's coming back to me. The power of the God Hand is flowing back into me. On this, the day of my birth. The problem is like when I have to group them up correctly, because in that case I was stuck between the two of them, and if I went to one side, I got bodied by the other. This is it. This is the time. I'm an unstoppable machine of God Hand. God Gamer! Yep. Oh, I am not a God Gamer anymore. Yeah. Ducking. I'm gonna remember ducking eventually. So ducking is really good against everything but the big jump attacks. So as long as I can do that, I can duck and get out of the way. So what if I positioned like over here? What do you do? What are you nervous? Ah. Ducking is, yeah. It's like unless they overhead, ducking is way less committal. I will remember ducking. I'll remember ducking. The hard part here is also just like, I have such little health going into it, so only 1 or 2 hits is enough to really ruin my day. Oh gosh, what the hell? Oh, the Subaru duck gif. I'm actually like, well, in part because it's really hot in my office right now, but I'm sweating. I'm sweating playing God Hand as God intended. I don't think Drunken Twist is this early, is available early on. Gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm getting a little bit better every time. At least I think I am. What? Why didn't that work? Suplex him back? Okay, got it. Boot to the world. Boot to the sky. Okay. Oh, he's not dead. Ah!
What, are you nervous?
I wasn't looking at the screen. I thought he was dead. I'm gonna try to tweak my... What if I tweak my moves a little bit? Because right now I'm starting with the back fist, but if I start with the jab, I can get my combo started a little bit straight, a little bit earlier. And then I go into... Yeah, okay, cool. And then we'll go into... Straight, and then into uppercut. Yeah, I wasn't starting with jabs. I think I had straight as my first one. I gotta hit confirm. You're right, gotta hit confirm. I do not remember the extra moves. Oh, or how to space anything.
Come on! What, are you nervous?
Oh. Oh. Really? I don't think I ever knew that. So you have a bunch of moves that are tied to different commands that you just always have. Is that like down triangle being the launcher and stuff? I got hit from behind.
What, are you nervous?
Right stick and up and right stick and triangle? What's right stick up and triangle? Let's see. Oh! I have a sweep! I've had health sweep the whole time? Now I can't lose. Ah! Why he duck? Why he jump sweep? Ouch. What the fuck is with this game? I gotta remember how to... I might have to do the worst thing. Oh, I can't even activate the... I gotta watch out for that move in particular. It's so much damage every time I play it. Oh. After launcher, you can back, forward, neutral on the left stick for special follow-ups. Huh. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. I did not get that. Oh! I am nervous. Stop making fun of me. That one I did know about, with the, like, you pop them back up in the air. The left stick up in triangle. Get out of there? Alright. Alright, I'm doing pretty well now. Unless something terrible happens, this might be the run. Alright. Alright, this should be enough God Hand power to do this. Come on. Yeah! Oh, I messed up and didn't stomp him. Yes! I got it! I got it! I got it! I got it! Oh my god! Amazing how I got that on the first try. I'm so good. God gamer over here. I swear to God if there was health in here the whole time. That's right, Olivia doesn't let you back in, right? Hi, Olivia! Is he gonna get into the saloon? Nope. I guess I'm just like living with no health. That's great. I love to live with no health. I love the run animation in this game. No, I don't want it to get harder. Stop. Living with no health, just like real life. Story of my VTubing career. He's got the gun! Oh, I can't activate. Oh, now I can activate. Okay, power up. Unlock the power of the God Hand. Alright, I got one little thing. One power up again. Finally. Please, please. Okay, I got a little cherry. I appreciate that. I have a tiny bit of health. I will still die in one hit. I think that was the end of the level, though. Yes, okay, that was the end of the level. I can buy health. Or do I want to live on the edge? Oh, I can buy Pimp Hand! Pay up, chop, elbow spin, spinning back fist. Let's see. I would love to reach the gorilla today. We'll see if I can do it. Too late. I bought Pimp Hand. I'm... Alright, I bought that and the sushi. I'll get Charge Punch next. Alright. Let's see. Roulette, techniques. I'm gonna throw uppercut and end with... Alright, I didn't get Pimp Up, I got Pay Up. Alright, that's still cool. And I think everything else... Well, haven't beaten the first stage yet. Can't actually... No, I don't want to reset. Why is that an option? Why is that even an option? Oh, God. Oh, what's this over here? Oh, it's just the next area. Oh, that's right, there's a casino! When do I get to gamble? You know me, love to gamble. I never knew about this! You can get, okay, you have to play the slot machine. All right, blackjack. Blackjack is how I'm gonna make all my money. I'm great at blackjack. I'm the best at blackjack. Bet max, every time. I have a 10. Hit. Stand. So good. I'm so good at this game. Alright. I can't possibly lose. I'm the best. Deal. What are kings in this, though? King 4 is 14, right? No, kings are... Aces are 1, right? I'm assuming 11, so I'm sitting on 15. They have 7. Greed. Fuck. $19. I'm just gonna stand. Alright. Alright. Winning so much. Double queen. I'm not going to. So sick. I'm so good. I can't be stopped. Look how good I am at this game. Yeah. Hey, the game knows it's my birthday. I'm gonna stand. Look, blackjack is a game of skill. 10, take a hit. Stand. Fuck this game. 17. I misclicked. I didn't want to take a hit on 17. I'll take a hit on this one, though. What? This game sucks. I'll take a hit on that. I'll stand. It's definitely the game that sucks. I'm godlike. That's why people tune into me, for my expert gameplay and commentary. On the real, there's a reason that I shouldn't, like, this is kind of why I don't gamble in real life, because I definitely am like, yep, one more. I get into the net play vortex of gambling very easily. A 15, double down. I'm godlike. One more hand, and then I'm gonna get back to playing God Hand. 14, double down. So good. So good. Cannot be stopped. And now... Oh, I'm very bad at poker. I'm not playing poker. I actually don't know how to play poker. Maybe one day I'll learn, but let's see. Is this the high roller table for blackjack? It is? What the hell? How is 500 the high roller table? Alright, I'm gonna get charge punch. Stand. Hate this game. That's interesting. I think oh wait. Definitely double down on this one. Is that? I think that's enough for charge punch. That's what I really wanted. I just wanted to get enough for that. Oh, there's a bar. Is the bar open? No, the bar is not open, unfortunately. Alright, let's see. So that's the... So I can go up here and play the slot machines. Nope. I gotta actually play the game. I can't just sit in the casino forever. The fighting ring. The exit. Here's the shop. Gotta get discs so I can play tunes. Bye, bye, bye. Chop, charge punch 2. One day maybe I'll sit down and I'll learn poker. I find Mahjong actually very easy, but it also took me a long time to get there. There we go. Well, I've got basically no health, but I've got a dream and a stream. Ooh, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, bum. Power, shark or deer, what am I? Time for me to choose my path. Do 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 do. The power of my dear hand. No evildoer will get fast. Do 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 do. God hand. Oh no, that's bad. You weren't supposed to have that. Oh, ow. Ow. It's fun. Like the moment somebody messaged, I mentioned this in Discord, multiple people were like, "God, a demon, what am I? It's time for me to choose my path. Do 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 do. The ultimate power of a god is now mine to command. Do 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 do. God hand helps me work out my stress. It's overpowering, I must confess. God hand, keep my pan strong and trust me, or you won't live very long. Do, 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 do. Oh, wrong move.
Nice.
All right, sick. Charge punch 2 is a lot of fun. Oh, what's this door? Oh, there's guys here. Oh, the Chihuahua!
Help! Sick 'em! Help! Help! Help!
Oh, dog! The poison Chihuahua?
If you want some blood serum, come and get it! Come and get it!
I can't help it how much I love doing that. Alright, let's see. So I got all that. I think there's one guy left. Oh yeah.
Great.
Pick that up. Now I have all my power. I can use attacks again. Let's see. What's over here?
Awesome.
Hell yeah, strawberry. Yeah, I guess I gotta work on staggering more. But I'm figuring it out. Little by little, I'm remembering how to play God Hand. Oh, there's a dude in there. Alright.
What, are you nervous? What, are you
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Alright, I'm gonna use a super move. Ball Buster? What do you think? Ball Buster? Shockwave. Since it'll actually hit. Alright, that should kill it. Yeah. What did I get for it? Oh, I got a move! Right hook 1. Could be worse, could be better. And I got cards back here. Well, that one's worth 2, so I'm actually gonna hold up and I'm gonna get that one after I beat up the guy in here. Shockwave! Alright, got him. Oh, didn't want that. What is this? Oh god, what is that? Alright, I got it.
Nice.
Alright, nice. Nice, nice, nice. And then I get both my things back. Awesome. This guy, what does he have for me? Did I help him enough? What will you give me? What will you give me, friend? Thank you, friendo. Don't act like you don't love the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur! Hell yeah, full health. Not that I need it because I'm a god gamer. Oh, that's full meter, right? When you get the pinups. In here, nothing happened. Oh, ah! Don't love this guy. I don't need that right now. Jump up. Alright, where is the Deuterino? Ooh, it has the Poison Chihuahua antidote. I gotta go save my buddy. The blood serum is the only antidote.
I'm not hurt.
I'm just gonna god hand until them. Suplex him. What? No! That's not okay! That is not okay! Alright. It's gonna stand here and duck, and you can't do anything. So I'm too powerful. Guard break, yes! I hate demons. I hate the demons so and alright, let's see, the guy's hiding in here now, right? And I've got the blood serum to save my buddy.
I'm cured.
He's cured. A gold chest. A luxurious chest. Comparable to Booba. Yes, I got Dragon Kick! Alright, now we're really playing the game. Now we're really playing God Hand. I forgot that Dragon Kick is also a 2 energy thing. So once I get 2 energy, I get to use I'll get to use the Dragon Kick. Until then, we're not really playing God Hand. I think this guy turns into a demon. Stinger mash. My mashing is godlike. Alright, and is there anything else? Oh, cool.
Great.
Let's do it. This will be fun. Challenges are great. Oh, destroy the car. That's easy. Let's see. I'm thinking La Bamba is the best thing to do. Yep. Just gotta get this last bit. Shoryuken the car. That was cool. And it got me another a cool 5 grand to go burn at the casino. I'm known for my strong finishes. It's the highlight of my VTubing career. I'm very good at ending streams, said literally no one ever. Let's see. Enter the shop. What can I buy now? So I got Pimp Hand. Hype about that one. I'm in a good position going into the next level. So maybe I'm looking at power-ups? I'm feeling the Shogun Sushi. Get 1 more attack in my normal combo? That sounds like fun. And that's gonna be Pimp Hand. Left hook. Left jab. Or let's see. Start with left jab. Left hook. And then maybe uppercut. Right hook. Pimp hand and pay up. There we go. I've still got my launcher. Alright, I like that combo. I'm feeling good about this. I might be able to get to the gorilla this run. Or at least, like, is the gorilla the first boss? I think the gorilla's the first boss.
Hey!
Oh, it's these
sweetie,
guys!
You're not going anywhere until you answer our quiz question! He's such a sexy man! Just my type!
I'm not that kind of guy.
Question time, sweet cheeks. What's the name of our boss? Elvis! E-L-V-I-S.
Like I give a shit.
Unfortunately, time's up, baby. Aww. Now come on!
Oh, that's right. This is like just an enemy rush. Oh no, I'm on die level. Ah! Of course I can. I remember this is eventually one of these enemies turns into a demon. Demon blood. Alright. Oh, an orange. Thank you. Let's see. Where is enemy? It's two of the big guys. Okay. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. Ah, this is bad. Remember that part where I was like, I feel like I'm in a good spot going into the next level. I was not in a good spot going into this level. It'll be fine. Wait, it's almost time. Alright.
Great.
Line it up. It's time. Oh no, that was bad. Let's see, where is it? I didn't. Here it is. Just booted out of the arena. Oh, I got another two. Let's see. I'm thinking Ball Buster. Stinger. Alright, cool beans. I like how he slaps their butt at the end. Good. Alright, gotta fight them now. That's right, you can throw stuff.
Great.
This is bad. Worked out. Oh. Did not work out, actually. But I'm bolting the pummel. It could be better, could be worse. The whole like one hit away from death is not great. Oop, I died.
Wanna go Brokeback Cowboy? Wanna go Brokeback Cowboy?
Brokeback Cowboy, that's a reference. Okay, so you only lose God Hand when the pummel is done. Ah, that's good to know.
Wow.
out of here. Alright, this is much easier. I agree. I really wish you could just choose something. It creates some weird situations where it's like, oh, like when I get to level die and I'm like, I was struggling actually, or at least I felt like I was struggling. But instead it's like, oh no, the game decided that you need to go to the higher difficulty level. Because you played the game, you were doing a good job, and now it's just very hard. I'm just gonna throw stuff at them to start. Alright, I'm gonna try to, if I get one of them done. Oh my god, get back here! You don't get to run away like that!
Quick and good. That's a...
Oh gosh. Grab health, grab health, grab health. There was more health somewhere? Alright, I'm gonna dragon kick them both. Oh, I can't dragon kick them, but I can wild pitch. That worked!
Great. Wow.
Must have lost his balls in the war. Oh, that's right. If you do Ball Buster on that guy in particular, you he just laughs at you and nothing happens. There's also the one Succubus boss that if you use Ball Buster on, she laughs at you. Oh, there's a bomb.
Great.
Alright, so he drops a lot of food. Okay, this is the end of the mission, right? It's just up here. There's all kinds of really cool Easter eggs in this game. Like, certain moves won't work on certain enemies and stuff like that. In this game? Or in general? Like, in this game... Sentai Gremlins are really good. I think it's Sentai Gremlins. Like, that little guy throwing bombs at me, it's just like, it's a nice little surprise. Like, oh no! Oh, game level is not over. Got him. Break these pots, because why not? And let's grab a little bit of health, and this. Alright. Got this guy, but I'm gonna beat him with the hammer. As if I am a frickin' Mario game. And I'm playing a Super Mario. Alright.
Nice.
Oh, I got a crucifix. I can't remember what those are.
Nice.
But it must be good. Or else he wouldn't have said nice. Knock him in the air. Let's see. Oh god. Lose a bunch of health for no reason. Actually, it's a very good reason. I'm bad at the game. Break his guard.
I love it.
Ba 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 ba. Alright, got two of these guys. Get the stinger. That should kill him. Flap that bottom. Happy birthday. Get the reverse suplex. Oh! I really wish I had killed this guy first. Pummel. How is he not dead yet? I'm almost dead though. And unfortunately I have to activate the God Hand. What a waste. Oh, what's... Ah, no! I was doing so good. They're not the best subtitles, I guess, but they are kind of funny sometimes.
Bring it on.
Got him. Flat bottom Ricky. Oh, I can steal. Knock them all out with Shockwave. Steal the crown jewels. You know, just a normal thing. Normal day for a VTuber. Steal the gems. Oh no, Sentai Gremlins. Oh no. I'm fighting Dry Faust. Thank you all for the happy birthday wishes. It does mean a lot. Sentai Gremlins, be gone! I think that's the end for this room? Somehow no. I'm just gonna birthday. Self happy birthday here. Out. Knock in the air. Come on. Got him, finally. Alright, well, at least I got my full gauge from that. And I get the rosary, and I get to leave. Game stressful.
Great.
Game fun now, though. I get to dragon kick somebody, so how can I possibly be dead? So. Gonna have to activate God Hand here. Dragging this demon into the Milky Way. There we go. And I have basically no health. I don't know if there's any power-ups here. Oh, there might be something over here. I'm so good at this game. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Alright, is this the... No, it's not the end. Oh, cool. There's two really hard enemies here. Get out of that. Oh. I like that they were perfectly in sync. You're not Alexander, I'm not. Oh no. I was doing okay. No, I wasn't. Those guys are tough. I need to get better at actually hit confirming and breaking their guards. Once I unlock that power, I'll be unbeatable. Until then, yeah, I should pull one out with a taunt. But I think that's going to be the real trick. Let's see, can I pull one with a taunt? Oh, that's cool. All right.
You're not Alex.
I'm definitely not Alexander. Step on him! Give him the steppy! Oh, dang.
Wow.
My single jabs are unstoppable. Forward and triangle as in, yeah, it does. Please be close to that. Uh-oh. That was surprising. Got him. And I saved everybody. Oh, let's see. I don't remember what that is. Oh yeah, that's like invincibility, right? Something like that. Forward and triangle after a launcher. Alright, I'm gonna try that on this guy. Yo, that's sick! You're right! That's godlike. Everything in this game is so cool. Alright, think I finally beat this level. Alright, yeah, so the rosaries open up doors. I had to collect all 3 of them, and that's what opens up the door. We found actual Tekken God Hand. Alright, I'm gonna go buy a health up. Buy power up. Are there roulette powers I want to buy? Can I buy any? No, not yet. Back on the left, like, let's see. Once you heal drop a grounded opponent. So basically, I knock down an opponent. I do forward and triangle to knock them up with the heal drop, and then back and triangle for something. Alright, let's try it. Alright, gotta fight Elvis.
Finally, a boss fight.
This little huevon is the God Hand. Oh, that's rich. A la mierda.
What's the matter? You on a tight budget, big guy?
You know what? I'm getting a bit hungry. And a little huevon sounds like it would hit the spot.
You
I'm
need
getting
to feed
hungry,
your brain,
hombre.
not your ass.
Release the brace to unleash the God
I hope
Hand.
you fight half as good as you talk, cabron.
Find out for yourself.
Yeah! I don't think you realize what you're getting yourself into, pendejo.
Newsflash,
Pandejo!
big guy. You can wax on, wax off all you like. I'm still.
Can you
kicking
imagine
your
how cool it would have
ass.
been if Gene had been in Marvel vs. Capcom 3? I didn't realize he was there. Oh god. Duck to the side was the better option. Oh, I died. Oops. Instead we got Iron Fist. I would have so much rather had Gene. Or he could be like, if he was the last character in the last season of Tekken, I would lose my poop. Yeah, it's like you have Noctis, why not? Let's see, where is Yes Mama Kablam? I should probably set that to something else. I'm gonna set that to down and triangle. Pummel. Yeah! Didn't see that one. I'm just gonna activate God Hand. Take a bunch of damage here, and then I have my power-up moves too. I should be okay. I might be able to beat him on the second try. If I remember how this attacks work. I dodged to one side. What do I have? Ball Buster. Ball Buster. Good only because it opens up a pummel. Alright. Ah! I tried to duck. And I got swapped. I got schmacked. But I did better. I need to get much better at hit confirming. Basically in every game that I play. There we go. That's smart. Activate the God Hand early. Big bonus. Alright, get a bunch of damage out of that. And try to build it to another God Hand. Oh boy. We got big. Another pummel, which is gonna get me another God Hand. And I have 2 more moves to go. I should be... I might be able to win this one. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a lot of damage. Oh, that was more damage. But I did get another God Hand. I didn't get the pummel. Punch him in the butt! Game hard. But I finally beat the first boss of God Hand.
Get ready,
Oh wait, no I didn't.
You're the big nice hero, right? How about giving me a hand here?
Huh?
Come on, come on, come on.
Oh, I'll help you out all right.
¡A la mierda! He really gave it to me, all right.
He just walks away like it's no big deal.
See you around, fat boy.
Oh, I killed a villager. That's unfortunate. I got a bunch of gold though.
He's late. Why must fat and slow always apply to Elvis?
He probably stopped to feed that fat face of his.
Perdóname. I gotta be hungry and could barely move.
There's a fair bit of dialogue in this game, but it's all pretty witty.
You know, if some people hadn't have passed by, I would have starved.
You eat enough of that
Oh,
filthy
Mommy!
meat for us all. Sure explains your breath.
Don't act like you hate eating human, chica. My breath is minty fresh.
Asshole! Ugh, get away from me!
Elvis, what happened?
See, boss, that's definitely 100% pure God hand.
It's the God Hand.
Elvis, can you capture him alive?
Me? Catch that crazy gringo? Nah, you first, boss.
I'll do it. This guy sounds like fun.
No way, he's mine!
Damn it! Make up your mind! You can go. Oh, but don't you kill him. I want to have some fun with him first.
This character reminds me of far too many
Our time has
VTubers.
come. We shall dispose of this so-called savior and rain despair upon humankind.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Time to go to the shop. Gonna go to the shop. Gonna spend money. Let's see, Kung Fu Samba. Let's see, which one is it? Dragon Kick, I already got it. So I can't get it. Let's see. What do I want to buy? Oh, definitely buy this one. And then I can buy a couple of techniques, right? A lot of these are going to increase my damage pretty dramatically. Maybe grab Knee Strike. Let's see. And high kick? Alright. I need to go get a little bit of money. So I'll go get high kick later. Gonna go hit up the casino, play some blackjack, and then come back and get high kick. I'm gonna replace left jab with... Gonna replace it with chin music. Get that 2-in-1. Alright, and now I can also do the fighting ring. And I want to say that gets me a bunch of rewards. So I just have to, let's see, I have to get through a couple things here. 3 enemies, no time limit. All right. With all my 6 strategies and bodacious moves, I can't possibly lose, right? Get the suplex. Suplex him. Now let's see. I want to be...
What, are you nervous?
God. Time to win money. By being good at games. It's like the opposite of my normal life. Let's see. Yeah, I'm trying to get... I forgot to do it. Oh, I have to fight the boss again. Oh. Throw a wild pitch at them. If I can get one of them here, I think I'll be okay. Get one and get the other to a pummel stage, I think I'll be okay. Yep, got it. Mash like my life depends on it, because it does. Very close. Oh no. Got it. Barely, 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 barely. Whew. Game's stressful. But I'm getting it. I'm getting the hit confirms and everything. And like when you can start figuring out stuff in games like this, like Devil May Cry and God Hand, and getting things to come together, it feels so good. Stinger. And here we go. Oh no, not this. Okay, barely got out of that trade. Okay, so that should be enough to get me the, whatchamacallit, high kick. Oh, I didn't want to do this again. Oof. I'm not Alexander. I do not want to retry. I already won this. Alright. Get out of here, go buy high kick, and then... Let's see, how long has it been? Oh wow, it's almost been 2 hours of God Hand. I lost track of time. No! I said I didn't want to retry! Okay, this time, retry. No. Please? Okay, thank bejesus. Alright, get out of here, get out of here. Skedaddle, and get out. Yeah, there we go. And I have enough money for high kick. I'm hoping. If not, I'll just go play blackjack for a little bit. There we go. And there we go. I'm now the best player in the world. The map. I can't get used to triangle being the button to get out of menus. Okay, there. Exit casino. Everything's good. Go to the map. Save. And... hey, getting through the first chapter of God Hand, that wasn't that bad for me. It's a hard game, but it's fun. All right, so what am I thinking? I'm gonna take a little bit of a break here. You know, just tiny bit of one to go get another glass of water. And then I think I'll just kind of hang out for a bit. I'm gonna go make myself a little drink as well. And I would like to just kind of chill on this the day of my birth. I hope that's cool. All I need to do is find where's my BRB screen, because I moved everything. Oh yeah, this will be my BRB screen this time. Let's see. Transform. Fit to screen. All right, I'll be back in a second. And I'm back. I'm back. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. And All right. I'm gonna step over just a little bit to my super cool and super awesome redesign, totally new cafe screen. So let's see. Aha! I made it. Ooh. Gonna have to fix those dimensions. Should have thought about that, but I didn't. Should have probably thought about the chat, but I didn't. Professional streamer does professional streaming stuff. Well, this is my my special birthday chatting stream. My special birthday chatting screen for a special birthday chatting stream. Well, how are you all doing? It is the day of my once again 24th birthday. Feels weird, honestly. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I never really expected to, I guess, to be here and to make it all the way to, well, in real life 32. But with the power of magic, I don't look a day over 24. And my hair is always flawless. It's great. Let me get a little bit of a Dova Syndrome play. Let's go into. move that over into the audio output. Yeah, that's cool. Maybe lower the volume a little bit. Advanced audio settings, because OBS is complicated. And no, it's actually very simple. There we go. In dear years. That's a good one. I should probably keep using that one. But yeah. Got a little gin and tonic. I got a little cake. I got my dog. It's yeah, it always feels weird. I get nostalgic around my birthday, and usually just a little bit sad. But yeah, there's a lot of joy in my life. I might not be a super successful idol like I set out to become, but things work out as they need to. And I've got a pretty cool, I guess, community built up around, like, and also a very gay community. I don't know how that one happened. I'm in some LGBTQ plus specific Discords, and somehow my own Discord is even gayer. I don't know how that one happened. I'm not complaining though, it's a lot of fun. And I appreciate everybody in there. I always say it every stream, but y'all are the ones that actually make this fun. Oh no, you would tell me to have confidence on this, the day of my birth? Oof. Well, I'll let it slide this time. Gosh. 32. It's really weird. Like, I don't know. I should be overwhelmed with confidence, but the whole world of content creation, whatever that means, and streaming is built up to make you feel like you're never good enough and that everyone else is doing better all the time. So it's hard to have confidence around that kind of stuff. Just because, like, the very nature of the system is beating you down all the time. It sucks, actually. These freaking Zoomers that are just normally 24 and not magically eternally 24. So freaking good at this. Putting up their clips on the TikToks and the thingamabobbers, and I can't keep up. How am I supposed to keep up with these kids? But it's still fun. I could do. There's always, and especially around birthdays and stuff, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that feels like VTuber culture, and the big one is like, do a subathon or something like that, and I do stuff when I think that it's fun. And maybe one day that's gonna be a big subathon where I stream games for like 10 hours or something, but I already worked a full day, and I only got so much energy. It always goes to the Gundam song. Not that I'm complaining. So, I do what I think is fun when I have energy to do it. That's good enough. I mean, yeah, I'm never gonna be super popular, but, you know, I don't know if I would ever really want to be super popular either. It kind of stresses me out to think about it. Like, the near timeline, well, maybe a little bit less than near, the far timeline, where I got into Hololive EN, or I got into Niji EN Gen 1. I don't know, I think my relationship with streaming would be very different if I felt like I was beholden to a lot of fans or anything like that. All I've got here is my goofy little cafe, where I sit here and no one shows up, so I play games and chat with people on stream. It's a lot of fun. But I did put out a call for marshmallows, of which I only got one. So let's see. I'm gonna hide the chat. Blackboard, make the chat go away. What is the one question that I got? Blackboard, show me the chat. Let's see. Please list all 17,052 dear VTubers and explain why you keep putting them on my favorites list. If this keeps up, I'll never be able to find my actual favorite dear VTuber, Ricky Herrick. Alright. Well, there's a lot of different variations of dear VTubers. So you've got me, then you've got Shark Me, you've got Vampire Me, you've got Ghost Me, you've got Ghost Vampire Me, Ghost Shark Me, Ghost Vampire Shark Me, Whiskey Me, Ghost Whiskey Me, Shark. It just goes on and on. So there's just a lot of people that have at least a little bit of deer in there. So I also, man, it happened to be most of them. Really, it's just a joke that I got it, like most of my jokes, I kind of got lost a handle of it. did a little bit of a self-depreciation. Yeah, whoever sent this question, and thank you. It's nice to get little checks like this every now and then. If people don't check me, I'm gonna spiral into self-depreciating humor, and nobody, well, maybe somebody won't. Yeah, well, this is the only question that I got, and so that's about all I can spin out of this, unless other people have questions for me. On this, the day of my birth, it is customary for me it is customary for a VTuber to take questions and answer them. So if you've got any burning questions for me, in some cases your #1 favorite dear VTuber, by all means, let me know. Beyond that, I need to start thinking about what I'm gonna do for... So in my schedule, I listed a to-be-announced community event. And I've been thinking about what that's gonna be. Because I did the art stream, and that was wonderful. That put an enormous smile on my face. But I feel like I kind of want to do something that isn't content, or isn't a stream. Maybe something in Discord. So one of the things that came to my mind is the always wonderful Wild Zero. It's probably my favorite movie, pound for pound. If I can get the art. Whoa! I should make this my actual BRB screen. Yeah, the wonder of the collab art stream, which ended up being absolutely incredible, and I still look at this and laugh every now and then. It makes me super happy. Except for the Ricky will play Lifeline. That was a curse. And a curse of a lot of fun, actually. Yeah. This was a lot of fun. Yeah, I might do maybe a movie night in Discord. Wild Zero's my favorite movie. I haven't watched it in a while. A blurse. A blessing and a curse. It's a blurse! This is super good. I still think it's hilarious that you managed to, like, make a pretty accurate... a pretty accurate interpretation of my partner. Based on my little doodle up here. Like, how did you do that? That's incredible. Oh, this is good. I never noticed the Gex no Nako Koroni here. That's when the Gex cries. And the child. I should get to work on that. I need to start practicing getting over it. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that. So there might be a movie night in Discord to do either... Wild Zero is on there. There's a bunch of movies that are free on YouTube. There's a bunch of movies that I have that are not free, but who cares if I stream them to Discord? What is your burning admission of guilt? What did you do? Confess your sins. To the extent that robots can robots even sin? Can robots even feel guilt? Why were you programmed to feel guilt? What? You've had Wild Zero on DVD for 10 years and you haven't watched it? Gonna have to fix that. Maybe Sunday night. So Wild Zero is definitely my favorite movie and has been my go-to for answer for a long time. And I only found out about it because I woke up earlier than everybody else at an anime convention at ASEN many years ago. And so I went to this panel called Japanese B-Movies. And it was just two dudes who were pretty cool going through a lot of the Sushi Typhoon films. So they went over like Midnight Meat Train, Meatball Machine, let's see, what else was it? Shaolin Soccer, Mechanical Violator Hokkaider, Monster X Strikes Back, Attack the G, Executive Koala, like all of those like really goofy Sushi Typhoon films. And then they just dropped this one movie like called Wild Zero. Like, yeah, this is like a really weird, like surreal movie. There's a drinking game built into the DVD extras. Hokkaider is definitely a film with an aesthetic where you shoot at people and they explode into feathers. There's a drinking game on the DVD extras. So I want to say the rules are... Well, first I need to pitch you what the movie is. Wild Zero is a zombie outbreak movie starring the real-life band Guitar Wolf, which is made up of Guitar Wolf, Bass Wolf, and Drum Wolf. And they are trying to fight for the spirit of rock and roll in a world that has been taken over by idols and zombies. And joining them is the aptly named Ace, who's a kid with a pompadour, and he picks up a girl on the zombie outbreak and he falls in love with her, and it's a beautiful film. But there is it's like weirdly not even strangely transpositive. It's like unabashedly transpositive, where I think I showed this scene during my debut, didn't I? The Ace being a shitty, horny kid. He peeps on the girl while she's changing, finds out that she's trans by seeing her junk. And he's like, oh no, how could this happen? This is the worst thing. And then Guitar Wolf slaps him and says trans rights, and Ace is like, you're right, I can be in love with her. Thank you. Thank you, Cass. I hope you sleep well. I thought about Guitar Wolf through Black Lagoon Season 2. Because there's one scene where they're in a car chase, and Revy turns on the radio and it's playing Jet Generation. And she goes, oh yeah, Guitar Wolf, this band is sick, and that's how I ended up listening to Guitar Wolf. I went through the Black Lagoon phase where I thought that it was like the coolest show of all time. And it's pretty up there. That last scene in Season 2 where Revy speaks English to Rock, one of my favorites. Where the kids are like, oh, you're playing with a toy gun, and she shoots all the cans, and like while speaking English to Rock so no one knows what they're talking about. Oh, that's sick. Yeah, that might be fun. I think that's what I'll do. So maybe I'll make an announcement later on, but I think a Discord movie night. That cover is sick though, the one of the Summertime Blues cover. I know, I have my deep burning confession on this, the day of my birth, now that I've basically chugged a gin and tonic. I really love rockabilly aesthetic. Like, there's something about rockabilly aesthetic that just like hits me. And when you have a Japanese, basically rockabilly band, where there's like a Japanese take on Americana, Guitar Wolf is just so extra in all the best ways. And that movie is unabashedly everything you possibly need to know about this band. Yeah. It's either that or unironically watching Cross NG because we've talked about it too much. And I wouldn't wish that one on anybody. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Look at Guitar Wolf. Look at this guy. Wait. the thickest. Actually, like I can never get over this photo of just having looking like Final Fantasy VIII Gilgamesh with all these guitars. If Guitar Wolf rocks harder than you in a contest, he gets to take your guitar. Seiji gave you your favorite quote. What is it? Because we are no skill, our skill is no good. No technique. We need basic rock and rolls. Number 1 is looks. Number 2 is guts. Tension. Number 3 is action. 4, 5, nothing. 6 is skill. That's incredible. That's. I think that's what really makes me like Guitar Wolf as much as I do, is that they really embody that kind of energy of just like, it's kind of like early Slipknot, where they don't know how to play their instruments, but they're trying very hard. That's a great segue. Also, God, Slipknot. I've kind of looped around on a lot of bands in recent years, and Slipknot is definitely one of them. Like, I started listening to a nu metal podcast by the one of the guys behind Blocked Party. It's like John from Blocked Party and Brendan from Street Fight Radio. And they just every month go through a different nu metal album. And like, it's basically 2 hours of them barely talking about the album, but more riffing about the culture around it and nu metal. And I just it got me to think about like bands like Slipknot and Korn again. And I definitely come back around. I'm like, you know what? Korn was great. And Slipknot was great. And apparently Corey from Slipknot is like a comrade, actually. He's like super left now, which is like kind of sick as hell. Would not have expected that from Slipknot, honestly. But you know what? I'm here for it. Ooh. Got one more thing I want to show y'all. Oh wait, no, not backgrounds, not backgrounds. I'm a very good streamer. I'm a very good streamer. There we go. Let's see. I like how all of them, I think, lesbian hat, trans hat. No, come back. Select. This is an important asset that everyone should have this. I absolutely adore that this has been a week of multiple Blahaj assets. It's so good! The best part of this though, I'll link it, I think I retweeted it before. I know it's in the virtual tubing channel on my Discord. But, you know, Cadenza linked it. It comes in multiple flavors! You can have pink Blahaj. How adorable is that? Oh, gosh. When did I get so old? It's adorable. I'm so happy. And it's got the little band-aid too. This is the greatest birthday gift I could have ever gotten. It was a free VTuber asset of a blanket holding a Blahaj. Everything I need in this world. Honestly, it feels mad weird being as old as I am in real life. I guess warning for ideation, but I transitioned later in life. Like I was 28 when I started hormone replacement, so that's now coming up on 4 years. And it just feels really weird. I never thought that I would, I don't know, maybe when I was a shitty, edgy kid listening to Slipknot and Korn, I never really thought that I would live beyond 30. I guess I just thought that eventually, like, that just felt like it was ancient. Like, by the time you turn 30, you might as well be dead, right? And being a dysphoric and stuck trans kid, I just, like, didn't know if I even wanted to be around that long, and now I am. But I never really had a plan for any of this time. So I kept having goalposts, you know, I've gotta finish my doctorate. I gotta get my life together. I gotta do all this stuff, and now I have a lot of joy in my life. I'm very blessed, but it feels weird because I'm not chasing something anymore. I'm not sure what to make of that all the time. It might be why I was so adamant on trying to get into a VTuber agency or anything, just looking for something to chase. Looking for some kind of goal, some kind of goalpost. But maybe it's okay just to be. After all, I can always buy a motorcycle. Or I can be a deer on the internet. How sick is that? Yeah. I wonder what the future will hold for me sometimes. I hope it's a motorcycle, but beyond that, life is gonna be what it is, and it's gonna keep going. And I feel really privileged that I have had the good fortune to have to meet a lot of wonderful people. Even through streaming, I've met some like really awesome people. I've learned a lot of stuff. I've learned a lot of like video editing and audio editing stuff, and everyone is so good at this. It's really hype to watch my friends. Like I was watching Ice last night, just gushing about women's pro wrestling, and it was so hype. Like I couldn't help myself. I was getting caught up in it. It was just really cool to. It's like being at a convention where other people's passion ends up being kind of infectious. Look, I had so much fun. I had the biggest dumb grin on my face watching your stream the entire time. You were like on fire. The energy was so much fun. It was so good. Just watching people be passionate about things they care about is great, and that's... Oh, don't give me that. Don't give me that Sun Dipper emote. Watching people have fun is the best. It really is. And I hope watching me play God Hand poorly was fun. I might come back to it. I have too many games I want to stream and never enough time to stream. I want to finish Lifeline. I gotta finish Highway of Blossoms. Gotta finish Lifeline. Please Be Happy is gonna come out. I do want to be better at Guilty Gear. I don't know how I feel about Strive anymore. Now I want to finish God Hand too. I gotta practice getting over it. I want to play Pokemon Unite with my friends. It's hard. There's always too much to do, and never enough time to do it. Love to stream more Uma Musume. That's always been a lot of fun. But gosh, if only I had more time. And then never mind the other stuff like that this competes with, like learning guitar and all that. Rough. Are these tracks? This is not the vibe I want. Oh, come on. No. I'll take that. That's nice. Let's see, I gotta finish Highway Blossoms. And I really want to do another charity stream in the future. Maybe not a whole week-long drive, but I've been thinking about this one for a while. But first, I really gotta practice it because I'm trying to set it up so that I'm gonna be so I can do a Getting Over It stream where I donate $1 for every minute it takes me to finish the game. And then people can donate to do stuff like force me to play with my non-dominant hand, or to switch my controller around, so I have to like heaven forbid play on an arcade stick or something like that. So, but first I want to get like good enough at the game that I reasonably can finish it in 2 or 3 hours. So once I get there, that'll be fun. Because, you know, honestly, that charity week was probably one of the most fulfilling things I've done with streaming. Like, I got to be like ridiculously gay for a while and play a bunch of queer games from queer creators and raised a bunch of money for the Trevor Project. Definitely more good than I ever thought I could do from my goofy little stream where I play my goofy little games and make my goofy little jokes. It still puts a smile on my face. But that's I guess about what I have for this stream. I don't really have anything else in particular that I want to talk about, and it seems like I didn't get a lot of questions, and it seems like I didn't get a lot of... Most people have kind of, I guess, moved on to other stuff. So, it do be what it is. And I really appreciate you all for hanging out, chatting, watching. I appreciate all the gift subs and everything. Yeah, questions do be hard. You know, it's a weird thing to put out there, because even if, whenever I am in that same spot, yeah, if there's any burning questions you want to ask, I'm just chilling. I am chilling and drinking, so this is probably the least guarded you will ever find me. But, if y'all don't have questions, and I don't have anything to talk about, I might send y'all over to Good Streams Brett. Pink Blahaj is really sweet. Heart full of love and Blahaj. God, I switched over to OBS and I got hit by my own first time stream notification. It's like I literally work here. What? Why are you giving me the first time message? Yeah, it be what it is. All right. Well, I think I am gonna go take a walk on the evening of my birthday, and I'll make an announcement for that later. So I'm thinking Sunday night, if you can. I know Moobot's been dropping Discord links. If you want to join, I'm probably gonna do a little stream, hang out and watch my favorite movie, Wild Zero, which is definitely a trip. So in the meantime, I am gonna send y'all over to Honeymelon, who is streaming on Twitch, or rare stream on Twitch. It looks like she's playing Chicory, which is one of the games I really want to play. It's probably going to be too deep in the pipe, but it seems like it's a really sweet and really charming game. And yeah, Honeymelon, who also gently reminded me that she had translated the regarding Saiki Sayaka novels. So yeah, she's super cool, and I'm going to send y'all over there. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your evenings, and maybe I'll see you for the weekend, or seeing you this weekend, and if I don't, maybe I'll see you next week. And if I never see you again, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it anyway. Alright. Take care, everyone. Let's see, can I hit this transition? Yeah! I nailed it. Hell yeah. I'm so good at this. Alright, take care, everybody. And thank you for everything. It's been a lot of fun.